tune is called I'll Be Around. And he wrote the tune in about 20 minutes. Apparently found the words to the tune in the bottom of a taxi cab on the floor, and took that and wrote the words and the tune. And so,
you know, when you go back to Minot, you've got to have your own television show.
You think so?
Got all kinds of information.
Hey.
Anyway, once again, we're going to feature Terri. I'll Be Around, and again, you're going to enjoy this immensely.
A uniquely American art form, jazz. And I think it's entirely appropriate in a day that we celebrate jazz that we also feature the works of a composer that so beautifully combine jazz with the American songbook. The works of Alec Wilder have a very personal touch that is unquestionably his own. I'll be around no matter how you treat me now. I'll be around from now on. Your latest love can never last, and when it's past, I'll be around when she's gone. Goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, just now and then drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me, and I'll be around when she's gone. If you find a love like mine, just now and then drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me, and I'll be around when she's gone.
That was our guest artist, Terri Aldrich from Minot, singing at the Integrity Jazz Festival in Minot last summer, doing I'll Be Around. And again, great job.
Thank you.
Great job. Great
Thank
job.
you.
So in a typical year, how many gigs will you do?
Oh, you would ask me that, wouldn't you? At least a couple a month.
It's great.
At least. So it's amazing to think of it that way. It's just such glorious fun.
Oh, I can tell. It's just, yeah, it is wonderful fun. Tough to memorize the lyrics, or not so hard? Because I would think compared to classical music, you've got French, German, Italian, and all the inflection of that. I would imagine singing in English and doing the stylization of the different artists is not as tough as their classical repertoire.
Well, each one has their own unique things that require particular attention. So yes, while memorizing the lyrics is probably easier, there are some other things that might be a little more challenging.
Yeah, great. And I know everybody is asking this that's sitting in the audience. You play a little piano?
Oh my goodness. I play very poorly. I play well enough to get myself by, so I can play enough so that I can help myself out as I'm learning a tune and plunk out a chord or two here and there. But oh my goodness, don't ever ask me to play in public.
Well, because again, learning, it's very challenging to carry the melody and hear bass lines and drummers and guitarists and keyboard players and all kind of instruments in the background. And so I would imagine a little bit of time has to be spent on piano to really solidify where that is.
It really does. It really does. Yeah. More time than most people might imagine.
Yeah. And what do you have what is looming on your horizon in the near future? Any exciting gigs that we want to know about?
Well, there's some, of course, our next jazz festival is coming up, and we do that in the summer. It's generally the third Saturday in June, and so that's coming up, and that's a big thing, and we've got a few other gigs with our Java Jive Jazz group that we perform with, but also we've started a new group called the Gentle Winds Orchestra. So that we've been rehearsing for some upcoming gigs with that, and that's just a lot of fun.
Well, I strongly encourage anybody in the audience, third Saturday in June, great weather, great excuse to drive up to Minot, have some good food, but enjoy the fabulous music at the Integrity Jazz Festival. And Terri, what a delight to have you on the show.
Well, thank you so much for offering me this opportunity.
And we're going to have you down to Bismarck to sing.
All right.
I guarantee it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
We'll see you. And tune in for another segment of Prebys on Music next week, right here on Dakota Media Access. We'll see you then.